Okay, welcome back everybody. Today we're going over integers. Integers are very, very simple. Basically all they are is any set of numbers, whether if they are positive or positive or negative. All they are is just in relation to where they are from 0. So we can have negative numbers, we can have positive numbers. If we have a negative number, we're going to the left of 0, and if we are positive, they are going to the right of 0. So if we're thinking negative, we are going from 0, and we are going that way. We are getting more negative, and if we are positive, anything greater than 0. So remember, integers, these guys are whole numbers. We are not dealing with decimals or fractions. With these, if I have them on a number line, I just write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like we know, ever since kindergarten and all the way up into infinity. And then if we're dealing with negatives, we write a -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So if we are being asked to plot where they are, some people like to write these horizontally or vertically. That's up to you. It doesn't really matter. Kind of go with whatever you feel strongest. So for example, if I have a set of 2, 3, or 2, -3, and 0, where what I want to do is plot these. So I'll do these in green. So first one, I want to look at this. I don't see a negative sign here, so I know that it's going to be positive. So +2 is going to be right there. And then my next one, I see -3. So if I started at 0, I would just count, -1, -2, -3 if I was on a number line that's not labeled. But -3 right there, and then 0 is right there, so I have enough to complete the set. There may be times where if we're reading word problems and we see words similar to, if I'm 20 feet below sea level, sometimes what I like to do is kind of like draw stuff out a little bit to make things a little bit easier. So if I have, kind of like an ocean, and I am 20 feet below, if I can spell correctly, 20 feet below, so if the surface of the ocean would represent 0, if I'm below that, I would be at -20. Or let's say I go to a bank and I wanted to deposit $20. So if I deposited $20, that would mean I have, let's say one $20 bill, right? $20, and I put that into my bank account, so my bank account goes up. So it would just be increased by $20. Or let's say the other way around, let's say I wanted to withdraw $20, so that would be -20 in the actual balance of my savings account, checking account, whatever the case may be. Or let's say I'm looking at a temperature, or like a thermometer kind of, right? We see kind of like that mercury sitting there, and let's say it was at, 55 degrees Fahrenheit at 2 p.m. And then by, let's say 8 p.m., it decreased to, let's say 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So we would have a difference, right, of -15 degrees or -15 degrees. So 15, in a sense, 15 degrees difference, right? So it would be like, it dropped that much, how much would it be? That sort of stuff. So that is a quick overview of integers. See you in the next video.